Good morning, South Park. How you doing? I'm getting a late start. It's almost 8 o'clock. I can't believe I slept in this late. Then again, I was up at like 4:15 yesterday. I couldn't sleep in. Pretty chilly this morning. It's about 28 degrees. Got my hot cocoa right here, keeping me warm. Hey, everybody who emailed me, thank you very much. There is definitely a problem with the book. Before we left, what I did is photocopy the book on the computer at school, or on the printer at school, emailed it to myself, emailed it to you guys. And I guess there's just the computer glitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to go old school. And I'm just going to tell you what to write down. So go ahead and make sure your notes are out. And then you should be on the page of your notes where it says skip to book page 100. Skip to book page 100. Before we begin, make sure you get a pen or pencil ready. I'm just going to read it out loud and you can write it down. I updated the grades yesterday. on the computer for that quiz. If I gave you a 0, that's because I do not have it. If you definitely send it to me, I will take full responsibility. Just email me that you sent it to me, because there's a number of people that I know for a fact did not do it. So if you're one of the people who definitely did it, I will know. And if you're one of the people who definitely did not do it, I will definitely know, because every time you send it to me, it gives me a timestamp whenever it came. If it came a day or two late, I wasn't concerned with it that much. All right. Before we begin, Colin Meter, how you doing there, buddy? I got my grades out. I'm just looking at everybody. Nico, how you doing, son? Josh Stringy, how you doing? Gloa, how's my buddy Gloa doing? Bow Miller and Big E. Eric, how you doing? EJ, how you doing? Make sure you're being nice to your sister. Help out your parents at home. We're going to move on to the word extinction in our notes. There's what I want you to put down for letter Roman numeral number 3. Extinction of species. Extinction, letter A, extinction. The disappearance of all members of a species. The disappearance of all members of a species from Earth. The disappearance, DISAPPEARANCE, the disappearance of all members of a species from Earth is called extinction. The disappearance of all members of a species from Earth is called extinction. Then the second part, extinction is a natural process. So it's going to happen eventually. And the thing that I want you to make sure you know, you can write this down. Extinction can happen to both animals and plants. I should have wore a hat out here. It's chilly. Animals and plants. It can happen to both animals and plants. So extinction is the disappearance of all members of a species from Earth is called extinction. Extinction is a natural process. Extinction is a natural process. All right. In the book, it talks about some of the animals that have become extinct. The passenger pigeon is one they were talking about. Once they're gone forever, and it's pretty sad. And I think one of the animals that are in a lot of danger because of global warming is polar bears. They're in serious trouble right now. All right, letter two. Letter B, endangered species. Endangered, here's what I want you to put down. Species that could become extinct in the near future. So, endangered species, or species that could become extinct. Extinct is EXTINCT, that could become extinct in the near future. Erica Drew, where you been at, girl? I haven't heard from you or seen you in a while. Hopefully you're being all right, and hopefully Eric's doing pretty well too. For some reason, my computer must be cold also. So for letter A, extinction, the disappearance of all members of a species from Earth is called extinction. Extinction is a natural process. London, how you doing, sweetheart? I miss you. Letter B, endangered species. Species that could become extinct in the near future. Species that could become extinct in the near future. Threatened species. Threatened species. Species that could become endangered in the near future. Species that could become endangered in the near future. Oh, that wind is churning now. All right. We're going to move on to Roman numeral number 4. That is the Roman numeral number 1 and the letter V, causes for extinction. That will be found on page 102. 102. For letter A, it should be human activities. And this is a little long, so I'll read it slowly. Human activities can also threaten biodiversity. These activities include habitat destruction, poaching, and an introduction of exotic species. So here we go. Human activities can also threaten biodiversity. Human activities can also threaten biodiversity. Hayden, how you doing? How's dance class, Hayden? Still going, or I guess you got to do it online or at home? So human activities can also threaten biodiversity. These activities include habitat destruction. Poaching, and an introduction of exotic species. That's when you bring animals that don't belong into an area. Human activities can also threaten biodiversity. These activities include habitat destruction, poaching, and exotic species. Letter A, human activities can also threaten biodiversity. These activities include habitat destruction, poaching, and the introducing of exotic species. Everybody have that? All right. All right, listen. 2 things I want to, we're done for today. Real short, real simple, real easy. We're going to start off with letter B right here. So let me put right there. It's going to be the only nice day in the next couple days. I was watching the weather there, and it's going to rain and be pretty cold and nasty the next couple days. Go outside, have some fun. Have some fun. I tell you guys to do that every day. Go outside, get your exercise. Go for a walk. If you and your friend go for a walk, one on one side of the street, your other friend's on the other side of the street. That's how my kids go for walks. Aubrey and her friend, Mitch and his buddies, or sometimes they ride bikes on the opposite side of the streets. Get out, get some exercise, have some fun. One thing that I want you to start thinking of, just write it down. I need you to think of 3 animals. 1, 2, 3. 3 animals that are threatened or endangered. If I have you guys do a PowerPoint or a brochure, go ahead and write down 3 animals that are threatened or endangered. All you got to do is look up the internet, look up threatened and endangered animals, and it's going to give you a big, long list. Have that ready by Friday. We'll talk more about it on Friday. Today's Wednesday. See you guys Thursday. All right. Hey, go have some fun. It's chilly out here. I'm getting ready to go in and get warm. All right. Love yourself, Park. Stay healthy. Help out your parents around the house. I know I tell you that all the time, but help them out. Gotta go, and hey, go Eagles. Bye-bye.